left. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Corey Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hit in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Jay Bruce, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Kingery.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Peterson. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 9. The center fielder.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. A throw behind the runner at second.
On the tag,
and late reactions, and they got him. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Morgan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Didn't get much of this at all as it's pushed to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gavin Lux. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Segura fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Gregorius has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, JT
Hold
Realmuto.
off on the slider to start
1
the
ball,
at-bat.
no
It's
strike.
ball 1. A
Strike.
ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Woo!
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A
1
ball
ball,
and a
1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to short. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The first baseman.
Stepping up now, Max Muncy. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 31.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Weak grounder down the line at third. 0-1, here it comes. 7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Shoots this one over to first. He'll go to the bag for one, and they'll have to put the tag on him at second, but it's a 3-6 double play, and very quickly the side is retired. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The
first pitch of the at-bat.
Rhys Hoskins.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
1 strike.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gene Segura.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. At the plate, A.J. Pollock.
Leading off for the
First
Dodgers.
pitch coming, here it is.
The center fielder.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
To the plate now, Will Smith. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ready now, Gavin Lux.
Number 9.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. A couple of walks for him thus far. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ball 1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Max Muncy.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Real Muto moving to his left, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce.
Designated hitter.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The third baseman, number 4. Scott
and in steps Scott
Kingery.
Kingery. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder,
He's set and the pitch.
Paisley.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line towards center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Real Muto.
Ross Stripling takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Ross
stepping in now, JT Real Muto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Stripling has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
McCutchen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big 7th inning ready to roll. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. This one's down to third. Kingery's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 5.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Seager. He was a double play victim last time around. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Please join us for the traditional.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Bryce Harper.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Didi Gregorius is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Spinning a throw back to second, and they got him. The 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Right fielder.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one is crushed. Back, and gone! Next up is Max Muncy. As it's grounded sharply to first, Hoskins gathers it in, and he is out on the tag. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Jay Bruce.
The designated hitter, number 9.
First pitch on its way.
Bruce.
Whoa.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Bruce is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 4.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Popped up. Muncy over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The batter, number 5.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam.
And he pops it up. Lux shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to right center. Bellinger looking up. Gone! So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In now, Rhys Hoskins.
17.
As he'll get caught chasing a
Oh,
bad
one.
one there. It's strike
Hoskins.
one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
He's in there.
And the runner back safely. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Made him look silly with that one.
Harper running from first. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias takes home the win. Vince Velasquez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers,